This is happening more now than ever, I would say, because we are so busy. We glorify busyness. We glorify the fact that we have no time, and
Mhm.
it is extremely damaging to us.
Welcome, Supermoms, to Mom's Talk. Our today's Supermom guest is a women empowerment coach. Welcoming Monika Rohila. Lovely to have you, Monika.
Thank you, Avni, for having me in your show. Such an honor.
Thank you so much, Monika. We need to learn a lot from you, from your
Oh,
journey, from your experiences. So, let's start off by knowing where are you from in India, Monika?
I'm from Delhi. I was born and raised in Delhi, although my parents are from Rajasthan. But I was born and raised in Delhi, lived there for the first 25 years of my life, and then
All
we moved to
right.
US.
So,
Yes.
what made you move here?
Jobs, my husband's job. We were in Singapore for some time and then we came here.
Okay, all right. So you
Hmm.
like Singapore more or US?
We were in Singapore for less than a year, so I think this is home
All
now.
right. This is home now. That's lovely. That's lovely, Monica. What's your background like, Monica? I know you're working as a coach. You've coached a lot of women, parents, family. You've done a lot of that.
Yes.
Where do you come from?
Yes.
What's your background?
Yes, my background, my journey, just like everybody else's, Avni, goes back all the way to my childhood, a very conscious home. My mother was a very compassionate woman. So that was
Hmm.
one virtue that was modeled to me my whole life, not just early, like my whole life. And I'm really
Hmm.
grateful for that. I had a very supportive brother who always encouraged me to do whatever I wanted to do in life. My father later on went to teach me the disciplines of yoga, pranayam, studying scriptures. Of course,
Hmm.
at that time, I didn't value it so much, but now I dearly hold that close to me and I value it. When coaching came along years later, when I was looking for something deeper, some deeper meaning in my life, when coaching finally came along, I was able to put all these things together, it's like a connecting the dots.
How do you connect
Yes.
so well with a stranger when they first come to you and then know them, kind of instill that belief in them that you can do something, you can attain whatever you want to. How do you do that?
Very good question, Avni. I come across this question a lot. And it is the entire purpose of coaching. I do have a system to ask certain questions, to get a system to get to know who they are. And I am blessed to say that I am blessed with the gift of really seeing people for who they are. That's my empathic self. And
Hmm.
I put it to really good use. And it is possible. It is possible. Most of us, Avni, are in a similar phases. We are just going through different phases in life. Most of us have a similar pattern. Most of us lose ourselves somewhere along the line over a period of 20 years of giving and giving. You will relate to the Southeast Asian women, how we tend to just forget ourselves, how we
Hmm.
drown into, we don't even realize we volunteeringly do that. We
Hmm.
volunteeringly put ourselves in the back burner and just give. We don't claim our own time. We don't reclaim our own selves.
Hmm.
Similar problems, just manifested in different ways. So
Hmm.
I would say it's a combination of gift, it's a combination of a talent, it's a combination of my practice and
Hmm.
my understanding of women. And I have to tell you that there is no work as gratifying as this is.
Absolutely, absolutely. Monica, you have told me this before that a lot of women, especially in the corporate world, who are doing very well in their life, in their corporate life, yet there is something that they feel that they're missing, and that's when they come to you. What is
Yes,
there that brings them to you? They've got everything. They've got that career.
yes,
They've got a family. They've got a house. Like, if we talk about materialistic things, they have it all.
yes, yes,
Yet they want someone to help them out with the happiness in their life.
yes. Everybody, Avni, is looking for a deeper meaning in life. Everybody. And consciously, a lot of times we don't know. We are so busy. We are so busy meeting the needs of our outside work, inside work, meeting the needs of our family members, that we completely forget ourselves. And we all have this innate need to be happy, to serve ourselves. And when that doesn't happen, for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, sometimes 25 years, we break down. And those kind of breakdowns usually show up in a family system. We've worked for our whole lives in the family system, but we come across a situation where we are not being able to miscommunication between our partners, not having a
Mm-hmm.
great line of communication with our children, because they will grow up and they will start speaking, and that those kind of miscommunications and missing links start showing up, and you cannot shove it under the rug anymore. They start
Mm-hmm.
showing up, and that is a very, very major reason for women to start feeling unhappy, uncared for, unsatisfied. And there comes a time when you are shattered, you feel like you're broken and you cannot move, you just
Mm-hmm.
cannot
Mm-hmm.
move, and you look for help. And this is happening more now than ever, I would say, because we are so busy. We glorify busyness, we glorify the fact that we have no time, and
Mm-hmm.
it is extremely damaging to us, especially women. Women are able to do very well, but the compartmentalization of fun is going out and getting drinks. May not
Mm-hmm.
be, maybe fun, but is it happiness? That's a missing link issue,
Mm-hmm.
which is what I work with my clients.
How do you get them out of that situation, Monica? How do you help them attain that happiness or that balance in their life?
Yes, yes, very good question, Avni. Um, so what happens most of the time, Avni, is that we are operating in a certain mindset. You know, we have limiting beliefs about ourselves that this kind of personality can do this. My husband has this kind of personality, he can do this and he cannot do this. I have this kind of personality, I can do this. My children are like this. And we just compartmentalize everybody. And it's like we don't expect any better sometimes, and then we become very busy. So what a coach does is the coach comes in and creates some certain mind shifts, like subtle mind shifts within you, that you don't have to be limited about how you, if you're an introverted, you can only do this. Introverted people can do a lot. If only extroverted can people can do this. We need to come out of those compartments. Basically, let's say if somebody is very good at basketball, you can keep
Mm-hmm.
shooting on your driveway, do very well, but will that take you into Olympics? Probably not. You need to bring
Mm-hmm.
in a coach. A coach will look at you and say, you have all the talent, you have everything with you, but maybe we can work on your footwork. Maybe we can give you some exercises where you can be a little bit swifter on the court. That's the kind
Mm-hmm.
of stuff a coach brings. The coach is not adding any talent in you. Nothing coming
Mm-hmm.
is coming from outside. A coach is just able to see, I am able to see certain strengths within my client, which even my client doesn't see. And I kind of hold on to it. It's funny. I hold on to it like a dog with the bone. And until
Mm-hmm.
I bring it out and I'm able to show it to my clients that you have this within you, every ingredient to be happy, every ingredient to have your dreams come true. You are just limited by your beliefs. And
Mm-hmm.
that's when the mindset shift starts working.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a
So
it's
does
a
it, do you
very
do you
good,
reiterate this? Do you reiterate these thoughts in their minds, or maybe,
yes.
you're in touch with them like every day or once in a while that here is
Yeah.
what I'm feeling, and then
It's a
you'll just help them come out of that feel. Is that how it works?
it's a very goal-oriented program. It's a very, very goal-oriented program. We don't just lucidly work. We work
Mm-hmm.
with goals in mind. We meet every week. There's a lot of work that gets done. And yes, a lot of interaction, a lot of the client feels the client has to feel that they are being seen for who they are. They're being
Mm-hmm.
heard even behind. Sometimes they don't even have a language. as to this is what I want to say, this is who I am. But that's where a coach comes in, because a coach is able to see through all of that facade.
You're also a family coach. You also
Yes.
help families overcome their own issues. What are
Yes.
some of the common things that they come up with, and how do you tackle that?
So the most common issues with families is that they don't take out time for themselves, from each other, for each other. There is a lack
Hmm.
of communication. There is a complete, within children, a lot of times, no desire to communicate with parents. So people feel disconnected.
Hmm.
That is the number one reason. That is the base of, then other problems come in. Then, of course, other issues come in. And obviously, there is no end to the issues, but that is the main cause of problems within families.
Hmm.
And there's so much distraction. Like this, it's not a surprise. Look at how much distraction there is out there. Like even if
Hmm.
you're sitting in a restaurant, everybody's on their phones. Are you
Exactly.
really with each other? Right?
Absolutely.
People say, let's spend time with our family and watch a movie together. Are you really
Hmm.
conversing?
Hmm.
Right? It's a lot of inner work. When all those little subtle shifts happen, when people learn what is prioritizing themselves and how prioritizing themselves is going to change your relationship with everyone, everybody on their own comes to this realization that, oh my God, what we are missing is a deep connection with our parents, a deep connection with our partner. And when they realize it, they automatically don't want to do that.
This is great because, when I hear you talk, it's more about coming to that self-realization and knowing where you are going wrong. And if you try
Yes.
to, and if you accept that, and if you
Mhm.
understand that.
Everybody is
Mhm.
doing their best, but we
Mhm.
lose course. Look at how busy we are. Look at how much the corporate world demands of us women. Look
Mhm.
at how much our families demand of us. So there's nothing wrong we are doing. We just need to course correct. We just need to time and again come to this self realization that, wait a minute, the world is not going to stop if I take a day off one day
Mhm.
and just
Mhm.
take care of myself. That these are the kind of realization people come to.
Real quick, what would be your
Yes.
message for all the mothers?
My message is that anything that you have ever dreamed about, anything, a beautiful family life, a beautiful relationship with your children, a beautiful communication with your partner, a, a sisterhood that you may have ever dreamed about, having a beautiful set of friends who support you, maybe an intellectual lifestyle, maybe you want to learn more, anything at all that you have ever dreamed about, you can achieve it. The number one reason why is that if you dreamt about it, there's already a seed inside you that's waiting to sprout. Otherwise, you wouldn't dream about any of this, right? And now you have to apply a few tools to it. How do you go about it? Assess yourself. How busy are you? Are you too
Mhm.
busy? Like, if you are too busy for your dream, there is no way your dream can come true. So, a few things, like we women get lost with a lot of things, like they feel that they're alone. Know that you're never alone. Everybody is going through something or the other at some stage of their life.
You yourself have to get an understanding of how you feel, what you want in life is what is going to, help you in
Yes.
future as well to attain
Yes.
something in future or just have a happy life. Beautifully said, Monica. Thank you so much for sharing your journey with us, your expertise with us.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much for your time.
Thank you, Avni, for your time and all the incredible work you do. I'm very impressed with what you bring to the women in the world, in this world. So thank you for your work also.
Thank you, Monica.